Hello viewers, here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yesterday, we did the stock market for the first time and got some turnips. And in today's video, we're going to be trying to see if we can start selling these by going over towards Nook's Cranny. So, let's go over here, and this is going to be an interesting time because I'm not going to be able to tell what the prices are going to be at a time. So hopefully they'll be somewhat decent. Welcome to Nook's Cranny! Welcome! What do you need today? Turnip prices? The current price? Oh, no. Oh, this is not going to be a good week, is it? Alright. So, yeah, you can usually tell if it's going to be a good week or not, depending on, like, how it is towards the beginning. That's usually what I've noticed, but there's probably like some other smarter methods to tell how you can do things and stuff like that. So that's going to be a fun time all around. Well, let's actually check out some stuff so we can get. I'm going to get a typewriter because I like writing. So that's going to be a fun time all around. Did we already get those stockings or no? I remember being interested in them before, but I don't actually remember if we bought them yet. Now, there's not going to be that much we'll be doing in today's video, honestly. We're going to talk to a couple of the villagers and stuff like that, and then we're going to be working on progress. Hey! How are you doing? Hey, I'm so glad I jogged into you. I got something that's going to take your festive spirit to the next level. Ho 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 yeah! It's a festive wreath. Pretty awesome, huh? Your festive spirit is gonna look totally ripped once you put this up, just you wait. It's also good for letting the guy in the red know where to leave presents, just saying. Hi, I'm breaking into your house. Oh, you showed up, Sparky. I want to chat. I love kids. I know I don't look good, but I'm an awesome babysitter back in the day. I loved watching the Rugrats grow. Yeah, they'd be rude sometimes, but who am I to judge? It's kind of interesting because working at a Disney park, like obviously you're going to see a lot of children and things like that. It's really interesting seeing how different kids behave in the parks and things like that. Because some kids can be like absolute monsters and stuff like that. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Some kids are just monsters. But then there are other ones who are just like totally make your day and they're like, oh, right, this is why I work at a theme park. So like one of my favorite interactions, there was this one little girl who okay, to explain this, I need to explain a little bit about the drinks that we have at Galaxy's Edge. So, the thing about them is that they kind of look like, they're meant to look like thermal detonators and things like that. That's kind of like the whole idea behind it. So, naturally, we have some fun jokes to go alongside it and things like that. So, what do we have? You know what? We need to start planting those coconut trees. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. So, one of my favorite jokes to do with the drinks whenever there's a guest buying them is obviously something along the lines of, "Alright, this may look like a thermal detonator, but don't worry. It's probably not going to go off. Just try not to shake it." Something along those lines. So there's a little girl who was like getting ready to like shake it and things like that. She had like a really mischievous look in her eyes. And so she and her mom go over to like sit in a nearby bench and things like that, waiting for the rest of their family. So we don't have a shovel. We don't have a shovel. Dang it. Okay. So yeah, they do that, and then as they're getting ready to go back and join the rest of the family, the girl comes back to the cart I was working at. Then she shakes it crazily, like she shakes it very rapidly, and then runs off and like. Staying in character, I like kind of duck and cover and then look at it and see that it doesn't go off and things like that. I see the family walking off and they kind of look back and they see me doing that. And the little girl's just laughing so hard. Like this is like one of my favorite interactions I've ever had with a guest and things like that. Yes, I got a red snapper. It looks pretty dapper. Oh, wait. Whoa, wait. As if you're knocking off a cliff or bumping into something, it might break. That's not very pleasant. I don't like it when snowballs break. Yeah, we're gonna roll this up a little bit, and hopefully we will decide... Hey! I was literally just about to say hopefully we'll find the other one soon, but we did right there. So there's a lot of really good tricks you can do to kind of eyeball how big the snowball is going to be. Now, for the specific gameplay gimmick we're going to be doing, my personal favorite trick is to kind of line up the snowball about to the height of the top of your villager's eyeballs. That's usually a good trick for what I like to do for what we'll be doing right now. But let's see if we could do something else real quick, because there's something else that's also pretty amusing that can happen if you do something specific with snowballs. And the other part, I like to try to line it up somewhere between where the mouth and the chin is on the villager. That's usually my go-to. I'm honestly not that great at making snowballs in this game, but that's usually my go-to whenever I try to do something with this. Or...
Nice to meet you. Finally, we can talk face to face.
I'm behind you!
I was eager to meet you, even if it just takes a million little flakes. Nice work growing me up, bud. As you can see, I'm Snowboy. I won't last forever, so let's have some fun on the island while we can. Now listen, to thank you for making me. I want to share some knowledge about how to craft a special item. Check your Nook phone recipes for a frozen tree. Normally, you can only get stuff like that when you make the most perfect version of me. But it's my birthday today, and for me the first time, these events are worth some celebration. And take a larger snowflake too, it's required to craft the item. I've placed it in your belongings. Use it to make a special item of mine. If I'm being honest, I'm not what you would call an amazing snow person. But everyone's gotta start somewhere, right? Keep trying, I'm sure you'll get me right. Balance is the key. Keep that in mind for next time.
I was kind of hoping you were going to, like, lecture me about making a terrible snow person, but just look at that face. That's the face of somebody who's just living their best life. Push! And the pushing rod broke. I don't know why, I just always like saying push like that. Because, like, I think it's because of the Muppets. Because in Muppet Vision 3D, there's a part where there's like a bunch of fish and things like that. And the way one of them just randomly starts to saying push, it's like really fun. Also, hey, I know that person on the corner of the screen. Hi, how are you doing? You're super awesome. As we continue across this area, there's a bit of a fun story I'd like to share today. So, today I work and things like that. I was at Galaxy's Edge, and there's like a really fun tradition at Galaxy's Edge where we celebrate Life Day, which is basically like the Star Wars equivalent of Christmas and things like that. It's pretty funny because I believe the origins of that actually came from the Holiday Special of all things. You know, the thing that everybody who has ever worked on Star Wars wants to admit never happened. Yeah, that Holiday Special. They actually reference it in Galaxy's Edge and things like that. It's really funny. So, the thing about that is that it's like a really fun little Christmas party for Galaxy's Edge and things like that. And it was pretty fun today. So, they had like a potluck where people brought food and things like that. And I was really happy about that because I kind of forgot to bring my lunch today. So, like, getting, like, a bunch of free food and things like that, that was, like, super nice, and the food was pretty good. It was, like, mostly, like, homemade stuff that people brought home, and people brought from home and things like that. I was really appreciative of it. It was really yummy, so that's pretty good. And what was also really nice was that we were also watching some Christmas specials on Disney+. The first one we watched was some Lego Star Wars thing. There was, like, basically, like, a crossover from like a bunch of different eras of Star Wars. So we had Rey and Darth Vader fighting each other. It was actually really, really cool. I didn't think it would be anything special when they had it turned on, but it was really funny. It kind of makes me wish that they would be like an actual Star Wars time travel thingy, even though it's probably never going to happen. But I think it'd be pretty cool if they did something like that. But yeah, they did that, and the other one was the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, which I really liked that one because Mantis is my favorite Guardians of the Galaxy character, and just seeing her being the focus of something, it was just really nice to see, because she's my favorite character in these movies. Ooh, we found a lost item. Let's just swap that out. We do not need weed. And I wonder who that ever could belong to. There's just so many people on this island. I don't think we'll ever be able to figure out who it belongs to. I don't know what to say. We're just out of luck. We're never gonna find them. It's probably you. Bring it in. When it's cold, just yell real loud. It helps. Hoorah! You lose this? Oh, what now? This is... Sorry, but it isn't mine. But I've seen Phoebe with one of these before. Hoorah! Ah, there's a snowflake! Hi, snowflake! It's a snowflake. It's like a tiny, beautiful sculpture. But I can't carry anything. I need to expand my inventory at some point. I keep forgetting it, and then I start getting angry about things irrationally. Oh, that poor snowflake looks so... What? Oh... We can't do that. Okay, the slingshot is available in the store now, and we can also craft it. I didn't think balloons would start appearing so soon. Okay, so if you have a slingshot, you can use that to knock things down. And it's pretty cool. You can get some really neat furniture in there. I didn't think they'd start spawning yet. Okay, well, we're gonna have to make getting a slingshot kind of a top priority. And I don't know why I'm still talking in a super high-pitched voice. This is just my normal voice, apparently. No way, I thought I'd be able to have to kiss us back goodbye. You're the best, Gator. I thought I'd never see you again. You gotta let me do something for you. You'll get more than thanks and a smile from me. You can have a raincoat, too. That is so ironic. My goodness, that is... I'm speechless. Okay. So, for context, there was a storm today. And I think there was also like a tornado watch or something. So, it rained for like... It rained constantly today. And... Okay, so this is actually kind of an epic story. So, we were told at the beginning of the shift today that it's probably going to be downpouring rain. And that we might need to get raincoats and things like that. So, I was like, okay. I don't have my raincoat with me because I haven't needed it in months. And it's kind of big and bulky to take it everywhere. So, like, they were going to do that. And then... what was I doing? I wasn't paying attention to the game. What can we sell it for? It's, hold on, it'll be something. Can we get the... Can we get these yet? We're just barely... No, we just barely don't have enough for the stockings. I want the stockings! But yeah, I'm getting very sidetracked in this video. I apologize for that. So, it was raining and I was like, okay, I have to get stuff ready for work because it's a morning shift and we gotta get everything ready. So I was like, okay, on my lunch break, I'm gonna walk over to costuming to get a raincoat. And I am so happy about the timing of all that because literally it was starting to rain ever so slightly by the time that I got back from costuming and was getting ready to get food and things like that at the Life Day potluck thing. By the time I got back outside, it was pouring rain. So, yeah, like, I'm very happy about the timing of all that. I got the saber-toothed tails. It costs exactly the same as the stockings. a bit of a fun story about stockings, actually. So, one of my favorite things around the holidays was that, like, my family, my mom made everybody's Christmas stockings that we've used every year. And it was really cool because they all had, like, their own unique designs. And I learned years later, like, when I was a little kid, I thought she did it on purpose, but I learned years later that it was actually just because that she forgot how she started each pattern and things like that. But each stocking just had like its own personal little touch and things like that. It was really great. Like, man, like, I'm just getting like a huge wave of nostalgia just thinking about it right now. Alright, so what can we hang up? What can we hang up?
Let's put some stuff up on the wall. Aw, super cute. We're gonna do it this way. Alright, so we're going to move this over this way. These can move it away. We're probably gonna have a better. We're probably gonna. We're probably going to move these again off screen because this is currently the basic mindset I have at the moment. So we're going to set stockings. And that's looking pretty good right now. Everything's all asymmetrical. That's a big word. Are you proud of me? Alright, so yeah, it's gonna be a pretty fun time all around.
So I also saw a money rock somewhere around here as well. Let's see if it's you. First try. Oh, first try. I can see the future. Alright, I hereby predict that the day that I'm uploading this video, I'm going to eat a sandwich. That is going to be the most accurate prediction in the world that no one can ever see coming. Especially considering the fact that I eat sandwiches pretty much every day. I'm a very routine eater. Like, I'll eat the same things pretty much every day and things like that. Like, it's just one of my traits that I've had for years. Like, I'll eat... It's not that I'll, like, eat the exact same thing every single day for my life, throughout my entire life and things like that. It's more so the fact that I'm just more comfortable within, like, a set field of food, if that makes any sense. So, I'm like, okay, sandwiches are pretty much what I'm going to have for this week. Okay, today is a peanut butter sandwich, tomorrow is a peanut butter sandwich, the next day would be a chicken sandwich, the next day after that would be a peanut butter sandwich. And the funny thing about peanut butter sandwiches is that you may think, okay, he's saying peanut butter, but it might also be peanut butter and jelly. Nope, it's just peanut butter. I don't like jelly. Like, it's weird because the texture of it, I don't like the when the jelly gets in my hands. I don't like that. So whenever I have a sandwich, it's usually just peanut butter. Although there is this one brand of sandwich called Crustables. They have those backstage at work and things like that. They're actually pretty good. Like, I don't mind those ones. It's like a peanut butter and strawberry jelly, and it's pretty yummy. Now, where is this camel? Camel, camel, camouflage, camel, camel, camouflage, camouflage. Camo, camo, camouflage, camo, camo, camouflage. Where is this stupid camo? I want to buy things from you. Oh, what do you want to see? You want more reactions? You got it. Check this out. Wow! Have you ever seen me get beat out of arm wrestling? Because of course you'd be shocked if that happened. I learned the shocked reaction. What? That's gonna be like a great meme template for like internet stuff. Like, I could totally see that being used if Tokyo Mirage Sessions 2 ever gets announced. Which, please let Tokyo Mirage Sessions 2 be a thing someday. I love Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and I'd love to see a sequel with Persona 5 characters and things like that. Like, I know Tokyo Mirage Sessions didn't actually have any Persona characters or anything like that, but could you imagine if they made a Tokyo Mirage Sessions 2, and, like, it had references and things like that to Persona 5 or Fire Emblem Engage or things like that? It's really cool because in Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp If Encore, they did have, like, costumes for Joker and the Garagabak Monastery uniform and things like that. It was really cool. Now, where is this stupid Kim? I know that person! I know that person who's playing! You're super awesome! Again, hello. Did you require rugs for your naked floors? I have mysterious wallpaper and flooring, too. Alright, let's go with flooring this time around. It's gonna be 3,000 bales. And let's see what thing we're going to get. Well, let's see what wallpaper you have as well. Oh, we can afford it. Impulse buying. That's great for the economy, probably. I don't actually know if that's the case. Alright, well, I think that's gonna be pretty good for now. It's funny because I told myself I wasn't gonna have a whole lot of time to record tonight. So I was gonna be like, okay, we'll just see turnips, maybe talk to a couple people, and then we'll be done for the night. But nope, I just keep playing because I love Animal Crossing. And also because the turnips, I can't time travel, so, you know, I'm gonna put all my energy into this one singular video. Okie dokie, what? Daisy Meadow. This kind of makes me think of Pikmin. I love Pikmin, but I'm not quite sure how I feel about this one. I hate this. I do not like this at all. That looks really tacky. That I don't like that. Okay, well, I do like how you can actually kind of see the depth of it. That's kind of cool. I don't like it, though. This is dumb. I'm not happy with this purchase. This way. Alright. Well, that was a bit of a lame note to go on with fun. So thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Tomorrow, we're going to hopefully have everything finished to build a bridge. Yay! Sayonara, adios, auf Wiedersehen, farewell. Adieu, good night, good noggin. Here's a last song you can sell. Let's call it Building Bridges. It's a sing-along as well. Ciao, adieu, good night, good noggin. Play for your friends and
Pepsi Man?